Recording in progress, it said. I probably shouldn't have said that part. All right. Welcome to our Thursday night, January the 27th, Absolute Equanimity Meditation. It's good to see you all again. I'm glad you're all feeling better and here to meditate. So we're focusing primarily on breath work tonight. That's the start and end of mindfulness training. It's focus on the breath and giving all of your attention and your full present attention to the breath. That's where it starts and that's where it finishes. So what we're going to do is start the way we always start, which is by taking a seat if you're not already. Certainly you can lie down if you want, but I think sitting up is better. You want to be a little more alert, relaxed but alert while you're meditating, especially with mindfulness meditation. So as usual, we like to focus on how our legs and our bottom are nicely supported and we're not feeling any strains or any stretches. We want to make sure that we're very comfortable and very well supported. Thinking about our spine, this is where we curve our spine slightly inward to straighten the lower back out just a little bit, straighten the spine, moving all the way up. Nice and straight. Think about the crown point at the top of your head, the crown point. Think about a hand reaching down and grabbing you at the crown point and pulling your head slightly up, gently up, and then releasing, letting your head stack neatly on every bone in your spine, stacked from top to bottom. Think about your shoulders. I'd like you to pull your shoulders gently up and back, gently up and rotate it back. And rest your hands either at your side or in your lap, in whatever position is comfortable. Perhaps make a gentle fist, as if you're holding on to an egg, but you're not squeezing it. It's well supported, it's well structured, but there's no pressure. That to me is an ideal meditation posture. And anything goes. It's whatever makes you comfortable. And the most important thing is that you don't feel any stretching, pain, or stress anywhere in your body. At least the best you can manage. Next, I want you to picture in front of you with your eyes closed, a large stone box. You know that it's stone. You know what stone looks like and feels like. See if you can intuit that. See if you can detect how heavy the stone is. On this box, there is a lid, a heavy, heavy lid, and I'd like you to open it. Open that lid and feel how heavy it is, how strong it is. This box is meant to hold things strongly inside. This box is your creation. You have made it. You give it the power to hold inside all of your worries and your cares while you're meditating for this 30 minutes. Go ahead and do that now. Put all of your worries and cares, all the things in your life that run in your mind, that bother you, that might creep up, go ahead and put them in this box. Imagine yourself putting the worries and cares in this box. Maybe put your laptop in the box or your phone. Maybe put a person or your whole physical body in this box. Whatever it is that causes you distraction, causes you worry or anxiety. Imagine yourself putting that in this giant stone box. Now that everything's in there, close that heavy, heavy lid down on all your worries and cares. Close the lid of the box, the stone, heavy lid of the box down. Feel how heavy it is and how tightly it closes. Everything in there stays in there until you're done meditating. You won't need these, and they'll be there, believe me, when you're done. But for now, this is your time to meditate. Let's first start off by taking 4 deep breaths with your belly. As you breathe in, expand your belly like a balloon. And as you breathe out, squeeze that balloon, squeeze your belly down till it's entirely empty and you've breathed all the way out. Do that now. Take 4 solid breaths in and out, breathing with your belly. Now we'll begin to relax your physical body. A relaxed body makes for a relaxed mind, but we want to stay alert. We want to stay present. But to do so, relaxing our body is the first best thing we can do when we meditate. We're going to do our clench exercise, clench and release. That's where I tell you the muscles that you're going to clench and hold for 5 seconds and then release. And as you release, you'll feel deep relaxation and looseness in those muscles. We're going to start down at your toes and move all the way to the top of your head, to that crown point. All right, go ahead and identify, locate, find the muscles of your toes. Find those muscles now and gently but firmly clench those muscles and hold it. And release, release and relax the muscles of your toes. Moving up to your feet, locate the muscles in your feet, flex them, clench them, and hold tight. And release, release and relax the muscles in your feet. Identify the muscles that are in your legs and in your ankles, your lower legs and your ankles. Go ahead and clench those gently but firmly. Clench them tight. And release. Release and relax the muscles of your lower legs. Moving up to your upper legs. Locate the muscles in your upper legs and in your knees. Go ahead and clench those now. Clench them firmly. And release. Release and relax the muscles of your legs. Now that your legs are all loose and released and relaxed, move up to the pelvis and to the hips, the pelvis and the hips. Locate all of the muscles in your pelvis, all of the muscles in your hips. Clench them, hold it tight, and release. Release and relax the muscles of your pelvis, of your hips. Moving up into your stomach and your abdomen, all those muscles in your stomach and abdomen, locate them now. And clench, clench and hold. Now release, release and relax the muscles of your abdomen, of your stomach. Let's locate the muscles in your back. All the muscles from your back, top to bottom. Locate them now. And clench, clench. And release, release and relax the muscles of your back. Locate the muscles in your fingers and hands. Gently clench the muscles in your fingers and hands and hold it. Release, release and relax the muscles of your hands and fingers. Find the muscles in your arms and elbow, your total arms and your elbow. Clench and hold those muscles. And release. Release and relax all the muscles in your arms and elbows. To your chest, locate the muscles of your chest. Clench the muscles and hold them. Now release. Release and relax the muscles in your chest. Now into your shoulders. Locate all the muscles in your shoulders. Clench them and hold it. Now release. Release and relax the muscles of your shoulders. Moving up your body into your neck. Locate all of the muscles in your neck. Clench them gently but firmly. And release. Release and relax the muscles of your neck. Moving to your jaw. Locate the muscles in your jaw. Now clench your jaw firmly but gently. Clench it and hold. And release. Release and relax the muscles of your jaw. Think about the muscles in your nose and in your ears. Clench those muscles around your nose and your ears and hold it. Release. Release and relax the muscles in your nose and your ears. To your eyes and forehead, move to your eyes and forehead and locate the muscles. Clench and hold those muscles now and hold them. Release. Release and relax the muscles in your forehead and in your eyes. Locate all the muscles in the back of your head and in your scalp and the top of your head. All of the muscles at the top of your head and in the back. Clench them. And release. Release and relax. Now that your whole body is loose, your whole body is relaxed, just sit quietly and experience that relaxation. If any thoughts pop up, remind yourself that worries and problems belong in that stone box and they'll be there when you're done. But for now, it's okay just to meditate and be quiet. If your mind starts to get away from you, as it does sometimes, simply look for the thought. Where are these thoughts? Where do they come from? And as you pay attention to them, where do they go? Try to see where those thoughts are. Now I'd like you to bring attention to your breath. Identify in your breath and in your breathing the place where you feel it the most. Where do you notice your breath the most? Is it at the tip of your nose? In your nostrils? In your throat or in your lungs? Or is it down in your stomach, in your diaphragm? Where do you feel the breath most sharply? And go ahead and rest all of your attention there at that spot. Try not to force your breathing. Try to breathe naturally if you can. And if you can't help but force yourself to breathe while you're paying attention, just notice that. It's not complicated. Just try to keep your attention in that one spot where you most feel the act of breathing. Again, if your mind starts to wander or thoughts start to creep in, without judgment, gently look for that thought. Where does it live? Where does it reside? Where does it come from? And as it unravels under your attention, where does it go? Then bring your thoughts, your attention, your full presence back to that spot, just like you're starting over again. Trying your best to breathe naturally. Go ahead and exhale all the way out. And as you breathe in this time, I'd like you to write in front of you in white light, as if a white marker or a white paintbrush were in your hand. In bright white light, write the word in as you breathe in. You're writing the word in as you breathe in. And try to time it. Write slowly to where you can time the start of the writing with the start of the breath and finish the writing with the end of the breath. Trying to breathe naturally. As you breathe in bright white light, write the word in. Now you're going to go ahead and add the word out as you're breathing out. Write the word out in white light, white, beautiful light. Make sure you're timing it to where you start writing the word out as you start to breathe out, and you finish writing the word as you finish exhaling out. In that brief space between breathing in and starting to breathe out, that's where you dot the I. In that brief space between breathing out and breathing in again, that's where you cross the T. Writing in as you breathe in and out as you breathe out in white, beautiful light. If you feel worries and cares rising up, remind yourself those belong in the stone box. I'll get to them later. Gently, without judgment, remind yourself that worries and cares belong in the box, and then start over writing in and out. You're going to find yourself eventually lost in thought. Just recognize that it's nothing more than a thought. Look for it. Where does it go? Where did it come from? Maybe it comes and goes just like your breath comes and goes, as naturally, as importantly, but as fleetingly. And return your focus to your breath, breathing in, breathing out, writing in, writing out. Now I'd like you to think about your breath in its totality, the whole of your breath. Try resting your full attention on your breath from start to finish as a whole, where it enters, as it swirls around, goes deeper inside you, fills up your lungs, fills up your belly, briefly pauses, and then out the way it came. Try to be fully present with your full attention on the entire process of breathing. What does it mean to be fully present, fully aware of your breath, of everything else? What does it mean to be fully present? In this last minute, go ahead back to the beginning. Go back to focusing on one single spot where you feel your breath the most and put your full attention there, your full and entire attention there. How is it different to put your attention on a small, single place instead of the whole process? You might even switch it. Try switching briefly and quickly between the two, to small, to big, to small, to whole. Maybe think of snapping your fingers and going from one to the next. Go ahead and return to your stone box where you put all your carries and worries and just crack the lid a little bit. Don't open it all the way. Just crack the lid and think about returning to the present moment, the present place. Go ahead and take one deep breath and open your eyes and come back to the present.